Checking out Laguna's all-new DP20 drill press, but there's a lot of models with the number 20 in it now, so not to be confused with the PX20, that big helical head planer, or the XP20, that new conveyor system from Laguna. This one's the DP20. It's their 20-inch drill press, so named because you can drill to the center of a 20-inch board. The outer cover gives it a sleek and modern design, but as you get a look at the inner workings of the drill press, you realize the fit and finish on the casting and the beautiful machining on those pulleys is really a sign of high-end manufacturing. Setup is quick and easy. Just add the handles and remove the light oil from the cast iron surfaces with some mineral spirits. From there, just make any fine-tuning adjustments as needed. Now, the digital headstock is certainly the star of the show, but there's so many great features on this new drill press. First and foremost, that digital variable speed is so nice. It's just an absolute luxury compared to having to swap the belts on the top of your drill press. So with this, all you need to do is just turn the dial. And the RPM range on that is an astonishingly slow 60 all the way up to 3,600 RPM. And that 1.5 horse motor is whisper quiet and super easy to dial in to a specific RPM. As you lower the handle, you actually get a digital readout, and positive numbers will be above the table and negative numbers will be below the table. And to make that accurate, just zero it out. And this auto start feature really speeds things up when you have a lot of holes to drill. And when you have that feature selected, all you have to do is drop your arm down to start drilling the hole, release the handle, and when that reaches the top of its travel, it'll shut off automatically. And that really is a nice handle design. In just half a revolution, you can extend the quill the full 6-inch range. And there's even a telescopic adjustment, so you can push the handle back like this if you want to have maximum clearance between any accessories you want to add, like clamps for the table or a custom fence, or you can extend it out this way for maximum leverage. And that's such an improvement from the old arm-over-arm style handle that you usually see on a drill press. In addition to the digital readout on the DP20, there's also a traditional depth stop. So just set that for the end of the range, crank that handle, and it's a really nice positive infill. And it would be hard to outdo this drill press for features. There's a built-in LED light, nice and bright on your work area, as well as laser crosshairs to just dial in exactly where you're drilling. And of course, that all-important e-stop when you need to bring things down in a hurry. The main power switch to the headstock is actually around back of the machine, and there's a yellow lockout key, so the drill press won't come on if that's been removed. There's also good ventilation to all the circuitry that controls the motor. But for normal operation, you'll just use the on-off button there, and that's pretty nice that it's a touch screen. And one feature there is the screen actually works with just about any kind of glove. The handle can actually be mounted on the left or right side to accommodate a lot of different users. And there's actually a micro switch built into this chuck key holder. So if you happen to be using the auto start feature, the drill press won't turn on unless that chuck key is in place. And that's just a safety feature to keep your chuck key from flying across the shop. And there's even this auto reverse feature, which is great for tapping threads. The hand crank to raise and lower the table is a full 6 inches long, so that gives you a good bit more leverage than most models. The large metal handles on the DP20 give you tremendous leverage to lock down the position of your table, and maybe the best feature of all, they're easy to reposition out of your way when not in use. So it's probably a number of features that separate this drill press from other models, like the T-tracks and dog holes that let you use a number of clamping accessories. So whether that's a basic hold-down clamp, a variety of track saw style clamps, or even a metalworking style clamp that uses those 5/8 inch dog holes, they all seem to work great to hold down your workpiece. And you'll notice that 15 by 22 inch cast iron table is just much bigger than what you typically see on a drill press. You even get a sacrificial insert to help prevent tear out on the bottom of the cut. And that just uses common 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch MDF and can easily be leveled up with the table from underneath. And if you ever have to rotate your table vertically, there's a quick indexing pin to return it to 90 degrees. And that variable speed is just critical for me. I'll have it up maybe 3,000 RPM for small bits, or way down closer to 300 RPM for large diameter bits. It takes a lot of power to turn those big Fosner bits, and this 1.5 horse motor definitely has the muscle for it. And if you don't like the beeping sound, you can even turn that off. Of course, you won't be limited to wood, because drilling aluminum and steel are no problem on this machine. So if you're in the market for a new drill press and you like some of those high-tech features like the auto start, variable speed, laser crosshairs, and built-in LED light, be sure to check out the DP20 at lagunatools.com.